Hey everybody, my name's Sopp and I'm here with SKDG Gaming, and today I'm bringing you some Rift gameplay. I told you guys I was going to do WoW videos, but now I found out the new Rift expansion is coming out in 2 months and I didn't want to waste my time with WoW. The reason I say I don't want to waste my time with WoW is I just simply like Rift a lot more than WoW. Because I feel like Rift gave me more content and more fun than WoW brought me to in like over 9 years since Private Alpha in 2003. So we're doing instant adventures here, and instant adventures, for all those who never played Rift, are like little scenarios where you get in a random group in some random place. There's a couple of them, and you do these like random quests, and your whole group does this quest and you get rewards at the end of the quest, and it all leads up to maybe a boss. But right now our idea for the instant adventure here is to complete the zone event, which I think our group failed by the looks of it right here. Yeah, our group failed the zone events. Well, the zone event is zone wide, so like anybody in the zone can do it. You don't have to be in the instant adventure. And zone events typically happen all the time around this whole world right here. Well, continent. And zone events are like gigantic events in a zone where there's bosses, a bunch of rifts, and stuff like that. Rifts I'll explain a little further. Rifts are like little dimensional portals that pop up randomly in areas. It can happen anywhere, typically. Sometimes there's a rift in instance, which rarely. Well, I think they're just set up like that, like there's a rift in an instance. But yeah, they're little dimensional portals that pop up. There's a minor rift, there's a major rift, and there's a raid rift, and there's also crafting and PvP rifts. Minor rifts you can typically solo. Major rift you may need a group for, because there's usually a lot of mobs. And a raid rift you need a raid for. PvP rifts speak on its own. Player versus player rifts, they happen not too often. Only when people open them up usually. And what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, when you're in an instant adventure, if you're a higher level than the instant adventure, this patch dropped not too long ago, wherein you can mentor your level, meaning you can like your stats and everything will scale down to the level you set it to, and you can like do past quests or something like that and still get XP for it, or an equal amount of money for it. I am max level, I'm level 50, and my mentor level set to 25 because the instant adventure I'm doing is set for level 25s and such. And what you see here is planar attunement. After you're level 50, you start gaining planar XP, and you get these like little trees that give you extra stats on top of these talent trees. And yeah, so we're doing instant adventures and just getting stuff done here. What else was I going to say? I can't remember what else I was going to say, guys, but oh well, we're just going to keep playing Rift. I played the Mage Calling, and each calling has like 9 souls, and what souls are your talent trees. You can have 3 at a time, and these give you access to all your abilities. And right now, in about 2 months, Rift is getting a new expansion called Storm Legion, and it's making the game 3 times larger, which I find hard to believe. The game is huge. It may not look huge, but believe me, it's enormous. Or maybe it's not enormous, but if you like, you know, take content into a factor, you'll be like, wow, I can't even like, this expansion is just going to be one of those expansions but that do nothing but keep you busy. And as you can see, guys, I got a rhino like a boss. I feel like I'm playing Donkey Kong with this thing. It's freaking awesome. And we're just doing instant adventures here. As you can see, the quest here, this is the quest our instant adventure group does. Right now there's 7 people in our group, including me. By the way, guys, if you want to try Rift, you can play it up to level 20. The restriction, like, there's barely any restrictions. This game, like, try-on does not restrict you for the trial, but you can go up to level 20. You can have up to 5 platinum, which is a lot. Well, not really a lot, but a decent amount at level 20. And, what else? You can trade, you can whisper players. It's not like a WoW trial or any other game trial where it just restricts everything and makes it unplayable. I don't know exact. Okay, we're looking for these bashers right here. And by the way, the new expansion that's coming out, the pre-patch to start for it. It's not really a pre-patch, but it brings like some features into it. A cool thing I really like about this expansion is, um, since Mailforge is defeated, that was the main guy before this expansion. Um, a greater threat has arisen, and now this game has 2 factions, Guardians and Defiance. I'm a Defiance, and in this expansion, Guardians and Defiance will be able to group together, guild together, trade together, and it's going to be great. I don't think I've ever seen an MMO do that kind of update. I mean, I'm not saying like nobody's ever thought of that in their head, but it's something that's unique. It's something that people should try. I mean, I personally feel Blizzard should try it with WoW, with Wrath of the Lich King. Arthas, if you guys don't know, for Wrath of the Lich King on WoW, he was a very, very, what's the word for it? Can't really think of the word. Oh, by the way, for completing rifts and stuff, and sometimes during these instant adventures, you get little rewards at the end of them and you get for your like contribution, which is pretty cool. And Rift is definitely a dynamic game overall. It's more so based on dynamics. And the cool thing I really like about Rift as well, currency, like money, like it's platinum you see down here, it's not a big deal. Like, most of the time you want to just farm for your stuff and get it from raids and all that good junk. And in games like WoW anymore, it's like, just buy from the auction house, bro. And that's kinda dumb. But anywho, as an example of this pre-patch, I am a Defiant, and I'm with a couple of Guardians right now, in fact. We're doing an instant adventure with Guardians. Before this patch, you cannot do this instant adventure with Guardians. This is Gloamwood, and it's a Guardian zone. Now you can, because of this patch. I can even invite these guys to my guild. So if you guys want to play with me on Rift or something, if you guys want to play on Rift with me, go to Feyblade on the I play on US servers. Go to Feyblade or God, I'm sorry, I'll lose train of thought really quickly. Yeah, go to Feyblade. You can make either Guardian or Defiant now because of this patch, and I can group up and do stuff with you. That's the cool thing about this patch. And I don't have to be like level 50, okay? I am max level. I don't have to level a whole nother character just to play with you. I can just like mentor down my level and quest with you. I won't even one-shot mobs like I should. Like, it's going to take me a couple hits to kill mobs just like it's going to take you. It's going to take me as long to kill mobs as you. Of course, I have better stats because of my gear and better spells, but as you guys can see, everything, since it's in red, that means it's like reduced because I'm mentored down. And you can get this game really cheap for like 10, 20 bucks right now? Maybe even 5, and you get a free month with it. I think that's only on Steam or if you go to GameStop though. I don't think on the site copy gives you it. I'll definitely post a link in the description for the Steam version, the site version, and the GameStop version. I'll post links in the description in case you guys want to try this game. I'll even give a link to the light version. I don't know when I'm going to end this video, guys. I'm just playing it out here. By the way, guys, as you can see, my characters look though. You could put slots of gear in this wardrobe, and it makes the appearance of that slot, like his headpiece. It makes it so my head is that design. This is what my character would really look like without all that stuff on. It's terrible, I know, guys. But yeah, I got some stuff in there. I really like his character design too. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. By the way, if you try Rift, don't come asking me for a bunch of platinum or money or something. I'm just gonna tell you now. Like, I'll help you out. Maybe I'll give you platinum, but don't ask me for it. That's just like decreasing your chances. Maybe if you play Rift or another game I played over the past couple videos, like Max Payne 3 online, you can play some Gorilla or Blacklight Retribution, whatever, you know. If you guys want to play with us, or you want us to do more or something, or do something different, tell us. We really appreciate your criticism and thoughts, and yeah. And you can just keep doing these instant adventures over and over and over and over and over again, guys. There's really no limit to it, and there's more than just this, like, zone. I forget. There's Shimmer Sand, Silverwood, Glenwood, Free March, what's the other one? I'm trying to think the other one. Let me open my map. Oh yeah, Stonefield. They just added Scarlet Gorge with this 1.10 patch. This area right here. And Stillmore, and there's Ember Isle. So, it's this area. Here, I'll mark it. That area. That area. That area. That area. That area. That area. This area that I'm in right now. And that area. This area right here, if you guys are new or just currently leveling on Rift now, you do not want to go in that place until you get some decent equipment. You will get destroyed. I can do that place, but I still do get kind of wrecked. I mean, I gotta like go into a very, very like defensive tanky spec to do something like that. Okay, where are we going now? And by the way, guys, I'm playing this game on max graphics. I don't have everything turned up because I just have the ultra preset on, which is the max preset, and it's not necessary to have everything turned up because it's just a bunch of useless stuff. It doesn't really increase your graphics that much at all. Like, I'll give you guys a brief overview of these settings. Okay. I don't have AA on because AA doesn't really do much stuff at all. All that really does is make you lag like crazy. Increases the graphics, but nothing you're really going to notice. I have shadows on here. Shadows environmental only. I have it set to that because when you set it to full, the only change from environmental to full is you notice your character shadow, which you're really not even going to pay attention to. It's pretty something. It's useless. It's something to have. It's something useless to have. And this is what everything's turned up with Ultra, except particle quality. I turned particle quality all the way up because I want to see like all the fog and spell effects showing decently. And object distance, object detail, and ground clutter, and AF. It's just a bunch of stuff dealing with the ground foliage and stuff like that. Something you really don't need turned up because it's not like you can increase the distance of the rocks and the environmental detail regardless of what you have turned up. That's just stuff that deals with your processor. But where are these guys? Are they in this cave? I think they're in this cave. No, that's an instance. That's a dungeon entrance. And by the way, guys, if you're wondering, yes, I personally think this game is 100% worth your money. I mean, the raids and dungeons are extremely challenging. Normal mode dungeons, no. Hard mode, somewhat decently challenging, yes. Raids are very hard. You will not notice difficulty in raids till you're T2 ready, and T2 is like Hammernell and Hammernell Fortress and Rise of the Phoenix. Those are very, very, very difficult raids. I never ever see a guild in this game go through a raid with no wipes. For all those who don't know, wipes are like dying, like your raid dying to a boss in a raid. And they clear the raid, meaning they kill every boss, and they wait for the weekly reset so they can do it again. I've never seen a raid or a guild that doesn't go without any wipes. I just never seen it happen. I don't think it does happen. With T2 anyways. I mean, T1, Greenscale Light, which is probably the one you'd start with, it's not hard. River of Souls is another T1 raid, which is equally as difficult. I mean, well, not as equally, but there's a couple bosses in there that are very, very just tedious and annoying. T3, which is Infernal Dawn, there are only so many guilds that have cleared that. It is very, very hard. I was actually doing some Infernal Dawn yesterday. It's annoying, guys. But I think we're going to end the video here. There's really not much I can show you. Oh wait, if we can get up here before they do the rest of this, then I'll end the video. It's like a defense thing. It's pretty cool. There's really cool, like, dynamic things that happen, like, rifts will open up and the monsters from the rifts will go attack towns, or the monsters in general will just go attack towns, and you can defend them. You can set up turrets in certain areas. It is a very, very cool system. And it looks like we got here. This is like an invasion of mobs that we just clear out here. It's pretty simple. It's not like a higher level defense thing. When you get like higher level and you start like defending source stones and stuff like that, then you start setting up like turrets and stuff like that. You stay by turrets, NPCs help you. You need a lot more people to do it with. Use mortality here. I'm just trying to AoE as much as I can here, guys. I apologize. We're probably going to die. We have no healers or anything. One thing I could do... Here we go, guys. Let's grow bigger. What I just did was, it was a planar ability called Fury of the Ascended. If you have these things up here, planar charges, which you can get by closing rifts, or you can find these little planar anomaly things, which you really won't see until 50, you'll get more charges, and you can use abilities like Fury of the Ascended to do, like, rifts. Fury of the Ascended, you take less damage, and you do a crapload more damage, as you guys can see there. You only typically have, like, I don't know. I have 4 charges. I don't know what the maximum number of charges you can have is. But we found the boss here, guys. Here's the boss at the end of this, like, defense thing. Okay. I'm gonna pop that again so we don't die. And we're just gonna spam fireballs like nuts, guys. I understand why they don't pop Fury Ascended as well. This would go a lot quicker. Ah, lag spike, my bad. One problem with this game, guys, is the frame rate lag. Hopefully they fix it, but it's been an ongoing problem. Like, if you're in large area, like, with a large amount of people, you'll just start lagging like crazy, even with, like, high-end machines. And we failed this. I can't carry the group forever. And I can't teleport out because I'm in combat with this guy. Why did I use that? What is this? Damage. Ink. Oh, I'm getting out of here. Mount up on my rhino and run away. Hello, guys. Okay, we got some rewards there. Alright, guys, well, we're going to end the video here. Thank you for watching SKDG Gaming. As always, slam that like button. Please subscribe. Comment to us. And please help us get our channel out there. I really appreciate you guys watching. I will see you next time.